Hey, it's Dan from The Food in My Beard. It's a gorgeous day here in Boston. Today I'm going to make a grilled corn that's inspired by chips and dip with like a little French onion dip action. You know, it's kind of like the idea of Mexican street corn where you slather the corn with some mayo and lime juice and some spices and cheese. But today I'm going to slather it with a homemade onion dip, which is probably my favorite recipe I've ever come up with. And then we're going to put some chips right on it. I'm excited to see how it comes out, so we're going to get going. When you make corn like this, I think it's important to cut the corn and not just serve full cobs, especially if it's supposed to be an appetizer. So just sharpen your knife beforehand, and you should be able to go through these cobs no problem. This size works for me. The grill's already preheating, so I'm gonna get these on and then we'll make the dip real quick. This is my favorite dip ever. I've made it countless times. Usually I actually make it in the winter. It's more of like a Christmas appetizer for me, but I got excited about the idea of like, what else could I slather onto corn? I've said slather too much in this segment. In here, I already mixed mayo and sour cream, and I put a little salt in too because I didn't want to bring salt up here. I cooked these onions down for about 45 minutes earlier. They're deep golden brown, and I'm just gonna add them in. I have a clove of garlic. I know most of you are garlic lovers, but garlic can be super, super strong in these dips, so I go pretty light on it when I'm doing this. Especially, it's funny, if you dice a piece of garlic or slice it thin, it has a certain strongness, but if you grate it or even smash it, it's even stronger. So since we're grating the garlic in here, you just have to watch out because it can be very, very strong. When you have such heavy flavors in the dip, adding something light and refreshing is really nice. That's why I'm going to put the juice of a lemon in here. And then just a little bit of smoked paprika. And this whole recipe is on my website, so you can check it out. And also, I always encourage people to make this stuff to their own sort of personal tastes. I think it's important just to make it how you want it. You know, if you want to swap something out. I like sometimes putting yogurt in here or buttermilk. Whatever works for you is perfect. Corn's looking really good, nice and charred up here. I have these potato chips. I'm just gonna break them up a little in the bag. Got a brush here. I'm gonna take the corn, brush it with that really nice onion dip all around. And then into the chips. I'm gonna put it on the plate here. And we're just gonna repeat now. I really love how these came out. I'm obsessed with eating potato chips with this onion dip, so I know this is gonna be good. All these flavors on top of corn. We got that fresh chive, we have lemon juice, the super savory onion. It's so good, and adding that crunch of the chips on top is just what we want. I added just like a handful of chips right on top to just add a little bit extra. But the chips stuck to the corn really well. I was planning to only take a bite of that, but it's so good I ended up eating the whole thing. The crunch of the chips is really nice. The little bit of chive, and you can taste the lemon. It's kind of like adds a freshness to the whole thing. Highly suggest this as a side dish for your next little backyard get-together. Thank you all for watching so much. Thanks for having me. Follow me on all social media at TFIMB. That's the initials of the food in my beard.